Roderick Brereton, founder of conflict management consultancy Urban Resolutions, and also the co-founder of the Just Think First initiative.
My name is Farley Flex. I'm a partner in Urban Resolutions, a conflict management consultancy, and co-founder of Just Think First.
This work is extremely important to me in that we've been working in the community for several years, and we've seen several people fall between the cracks just by the mere fact of not having conflict management skills. So it's an opportunity to incorporate and introduce conflict management skills to the community at large.
My vision is to live in a society where conflict management training is integrated into the education system and youth-focused organizations.
So I've got a recollection of going to a youth facility and visiting a young man who had committed a gun crime which was fatal. And when I looked at him, he had still the features of a young boy. However, he was facing adult time, 25 years. He had made a choice that he now regrets. And looking back at that with him, he had wished he had just thought first before he had acted in a manner which he can now never take back. So my vision for this initiative is to have young folks to think about their consequences prior to making a life-altering decision. Far too many times you see people making rash decisions and having detrimental consequences on their lives and the people that they love and who love them. So we want to empower people, empower those people who are on the cusp of making poor decisions or living a certain lifestyle to just think first before you act.
The Just Think First campaign is important to me because in all the years that I've been working with Urban Resolutions, I've encountered so many youth that have no idea how to deal with adversity of any kind.
Anger Management 101. When facilitating sessions in the community, this is one of the main concepts that we encourage people to just think first about. When you're triggered, what is that trigger mechanism that gets you reeled in? Does that somebody who's triggering you have you by the hook? Are they reeling you in by every time they say something that's getting under your skin? Number one, what you've got to do is recognize when you're being triggered. How is that done? Your physiological cues. Everybody has a physiological cue. So some people have that tunnel vision. Some people start to have that hyperventilation when their heart rate increases. Some people clench their fist, others cry. Whatever it may be, you've got to recognize that physiological cue because it is a sign for you, number one, to just think first because this could be going to a place where you don't want it to go.
We've elected to use a collective action, crowd-solving approach to this issue. This is a community-wide issue. So just as ants all get together to move a leaf, all members of society have to get together to resolve the issue of gun violence.
Our goal is to instinctively have people just think first, to reduce incidents of gun violence, and to ultimately save lives. So throughout this campaign, we're going to use a series of public service announcements to talk to youth in a manner that they understand and we can communicate to them most effectively. So we're going to be using the mediums of radio, also social media, and out of home. So you may see it on a bus shelter, you may see it in a bus or a subway station. That speaks to these youth specifically on urging them to just think first.
The Just Think First message is simple, as being directed at-risk groups in a style that they're already using. The key to effective communication is message sent, message received, and message understood. That's the principle we're following.
Success is having people draw to just think first as their first mechanism when finding themselves in an adverse situation. So first-hand nature, thinking first about their consequences, thinking first about what they have to lose if they make a decision that will be detrimental to themselves and their family and the people that care for them. So just think first because violence changes everything.
My years of work in sports and entertainment has put me in front of many young people who are seeking a way out of poverty. The problem is when their first and second choices don't materialize, they opt for a third that could often lead or involve gun violence. But as we know, violence changes everything. Success as it relates to Just Think First includes the reduction of violence, the saving of a life, and helping young people achieve greatness. Greatness as we define it is getting maximum performance out of potential. Violence changes everything. Just think first.
Think about everything you have to lose by making a bad choice. No OVO, no Carabana weekend, no backyard summer parties, no last day at the X, no first day at Wonderland. Violence changes everything. The choice is in your hands. Just think first.
We're going to resolve the issue of violence, and gun violence in particular. There are 7 essential steps that we must take. They're called the 7 C's. Conscious choice, curiosity, courage, challenge, change, commitment, and communication. Violence changes everything. Just think first.